All right, Mom, Dad, Hal, Phyllis. You gave us some Christmas cash, and I decided Brown Santa came today, so I decided I'd show you what we got. So, first and foremost, got the camera I've been wanting, so that we can take some cool pictures of vacations and activities and things that we do. It's waterproof. It can go underwater with us. It can mount to all kinds of stuff. We can take it wherever we want. So that should be a lot of fun, and I'll be sharing videos on YouTube and such of things I made, like I think I already have with some of you, at least with that near accident I got in the first day I got it, which was yesterday. So that's the camera, and the reason it's not in the box there is because it's what's recording. So that's why. To go with the camera, I got a couple of things. First of all, this is a kit of accessories. This is the waterproof back door that goes on the camera. There's a suction mount. I can put it on glass somewhere. I've got a monopod. I can stand it out there and do that. This is a chest mount that mounts it, right in the middle of your chest, so it can just take pictures from there. I'm wearing the camera right now with my head mount, and this is a float. You can mount the camera right here on the bottom of this, and it'll just float there in the water and take pictures from underwater. So that's that accessory kit. Now this thing also eats up a lot of memory real fast. So I've got two 32 gig memory cards that will fit into it and keep all of my stuff saved. And then I've got this last one that's a clamp. You can see it's right there is probably the best view of it. So it just clips onto whatever, and this gooseneck can turn it whichever direction. And what I think I'm going to do with all this stuff is mount this down in the room downstairs and let it take time-lapse photos of all the rearranging I'm going to do down there, because I've got cables and stuff laid that have been down for like 5 years and have never moved, and so we're going to really clean out that room and lay everything down again so that only what we need is actually out, but this will help us keep a nice little video log of that, hopefully. This is a little stand for my Nexus, because the new case I have for it, it's much more durable, and I don't mind Taylor having it or using it with that case on it in case she drops it, but it doesn't stand up very well, and so basically the only place I want it to stand up is on my nightstand or other places here at the house. So I've got this, and I pop it open, but I don't. Oh, I do have my tool. So since this one isn't going to be set up in the basement like the rest of the stuff, so pops open, and there's the back support, and here are, if I don't break it, the legs. So I can set it up portrait or landscape. Landscape, just lay it down and lay it like that. It's got the nice little soft feet in here, so it'll just sit where it's supposed to sit. So anyway, so that's that, and you probably won't see that much anymore, but that's that toy. Now the main computer downstairs has had a processor in it that's a little bit weak, and I've been a little disappointed with how well it has performed, so this is an upgrade. This is the A8 6600, so won't bore you with all the specs on that, but it's going to perform a lot better, and since it's going to perform better, it's also going to perform a little hotter, so I bought a cooler, a higher performance cooler that will help keep this cool and performing well, and so that'll be part of what I install tomorrow as I put everything into place. Then I bought some coasters for myself. I need some at work and one down by the computer, and basically all the places that I set my cups. There's exactly 4 places that I set them all the time, and there's exactly 4 coasters, so that's a good pack for me. And finally, a big 27-inch widescreen monitor for the computer. It's full 1080p HD, all digital signal. A couple months I've been using on my computer that's separate from the main one. I've been using a tiny little 15-inch, and Taylor took a paper clip that was unraveled to help me get CDs out of a CD drive, and scratched all over the inside of the or all over the screen, and cut it up pretty good. And so it's kind of hard to look at, and most games and websites and stuff are designed for bigger and nicer, so I bought bigger and nicer, and it's nice because it's got the VESA mounts. It can mount on a wall, and pretty much that's the universal mount for anything, or I can put it on a stand or whatever else. So that's what I've done with your Christmas money, and so I will edit this video together and share it with you and see what I can do with my new camera. Thanks! I didn't forget. I did not successfully relaunch my camera to do the time lapse. So that element of the time lapse you just saw was what we did before breakfast, and then we came back down and we finished up, and that finished product is pretty well what you see here. So we'll start over here. You know, if you come down here and you look at the snake pit here, it looks like it's pretty bad, but believe me, it's a lot better than it was. It's a lot cleaner than it's been forever. You know, look back in here, only the wires that need to be there are. That desk mess is just kind of what it was, but across the top here is clean. This speaker box used to be up here. It was taking up all kinds of real estate, and we didn't like that. I've got the new processor in this computer along with the new cooler. And even though it is well more than twice as powerful and generates way more heat with that new cooler on it, it's still running 40 degrees cooler. So it's very much doing its job. That's awesome. Everything's reinstalled, and right now it's just downloading some of Daniel's games. It's going about a megabyte a second, and it's still going to take it a couple hours to get that one done. We saved a bunch of desk real estate here by moving these printers around and, you know, getting the desks moved a little bit. You can see right here where the desk used to be, we shifted everything a little bit just to give ourselves a little bit more space around the edges of the desk and keep the cable management good. Down here's a little bit of a mess. I got to figure out what to do with these two computers. There are still some guts in them that I might be able to use at some point. And then this monitor I probably will use from time to time, even though it's pretty bad. But it is what it is. There's the new one. What you're seeing right here is the GoPro software that I use to edit the videos and get them up on the web. So anyway, everything is going very, very well. And if I can remember to do it, I'm going to throw in a couple of pictures I took of me and Daniel at the basketball game last night with the GoPro that are pretty cool because of the angle lens that the GoPro has on it. You get the whole stadium in the background. So anyway, thank you very much for a wonderful Christmas, and I just wanted to share with you what you bought me. So thanks again, happy holidays, and we'll see you later. Bye.